Alright guys, welcome to the channel. It's going to do something different today. I'm meeting up with a bunch of folk I've never rode with before. We're going to do a group ride. We're going to actually meet up with another group down at the there's a battleship museum in Wilmington, North Carolina. And a little tidbit, that battleship is actually haunted. It was actually featured on that show Ghost Hunters. And they, you know, where they spend the night on there and bring all their fancy dancy ghost hunting equipment. So it'll be pretty cool to see that battleship up close. I've driven by it a few times, but we got mostly Harleys with us. I know there's another FTR like myself, and there's also Indian Challenger, and I think an Indian Chief or Chieftain. I'm not too keen on all of the Indian models, but it should be a nice ride. We got about 30 minutes to get up to the battleship from here. We're just gonna fall in line and cruise with these folk and have a good time today. It's a nice day today. What do we got? 65 degrees and all sun. That's actually my father-in-law up ahead of us here. He's on a 2016 Road King. Alright, I think we're getting close to the battleship. I think we're in Leland, North Carolina now. It's just on the outskirts of Wilmington. We're going to meet up with another group of riders up at the battleship. The battleship should be pretty cool. I've never been really close to it. I know where I grew up in Rhode Island, there was a place in Massachusetts called Battleship Cove. It might have even been in Rhode Island. I think it was in Fall River. So I think that was Massachusetts. There was a battleship, and they had a couple of them there, I think. And you could go in and, you know, walk through them and tour it like a museum, and just like you can do here. So maybe the next time my little grandson comes and visits, we'll take a tour of this battleship as well. It seems to be pretty cool when you're driving by it and whatnot, and it's cool to see what the sailors used to go through in the older times. Yeah, I think they are in Leland, according to that sign. Here comes the brown sign that's probably going to say battleship. Nope. Brunswick Town, Fort Anderson. Not sure what Fort Anderson is. I did visit a fort a couple weeks ago with a couple other guys, and it might have been Fort Anderson. I can't remember. It's funny watching the three bikes up front lean, and then the trike right in front of me does not lean. It's just odd. Battleship, here we are. Oh, I can see it through the trees. This road is fresh. It smells like they just laid it down. There she is. Oh, bunch of bikers here. Yeah, definitely gonna have to come back here when the boy comes to town in April. Check out the battleship. I think he would really enjoy this. All right, we made it. How was that ride, Steve?
Coming up and seeing that battleship, you know, with some of the army.
That's pretty cool, man. Here's my father-in-law, Fred. Fred, say hi to the YouTubers.
Hey, YouTubers, where are you?
They're not, they'll be out there tomorrow. They're right here. All right, we're setting out. Guess we're going to Smoky Tony's in Holly Valley, North Carolina. It's gonna be the biggest group I've rode with probably ever, or at least in the past 5 years. There's a whole bunch of peeps behind us. And said it was about 29 miles from here, so it'll be a nice cruise and some new people. Just gonna keep my head on a swivel and make sure we don't hit nobody. I got Steve behind me, so at least I got a familiar rider behind me to keep a distance. Smoky Tony's. That's fitting considering my name's Tony and I like to smoke barbecue. If I ever opened a barbecue joint, I would name it that. I guess I can't name it Smoky Tony's anymore since it already exists. Gonna have a blocker here. It's a little shady. A car is flying in the other lane. But I made it. I hope everyone else makes it. There it is. That's Wilmington, North Carolina. They call that the River Walk over there. I guess there's a bunch of festivities and stuff like that you can do. That's one of the bigger cities, I guess you would call, in my area where I live. I live in between Myrtle Beach and Wilmington. Now, luckily I work from home, but if I ever had to go back to a brick and mortar office job, I'd probably have to make this hour drive to Wilmington every day. But I'm fortunate to have a nice IT job where I can work from home and I don't have to worry about driving into work every day. It'd be nice to ride my bike to work every day, but I don't mind walking to the other end of my house to my home office either. So he was telling us in our riders meeting here to if the light turns and half of the group is through it, to run the light. I find that kind of shady, but hey, it is what it is. I didn't do a count on the bikes, but I did make a nice little video. I'll do a little montage of all the little bikes I saw. Definitely 20 to 30. Never been on this road before. Very industrial looking. TTT, Triple T Trucker. A little boat place as well. Right by the railroad tracks. Cape Fair Pick and Pull. I've seen advertisements for that. They say that's a good place to get parts for your car. It looks like we're gonna get on the highway. I'm on a highway to Smoky Tony's. Highway to Smoky Tony's. Right. Alright, we're gonna stop for this light. We don't have to try that run through the light deal. On the highway. I'm not sure how the wind noise is going to be riding 80, but I guess it probably won't be so bad. So we'll come back when we get closer to our destination. So according to my GPS, we're 1 bar away from getting to this place, so we'll have to see what kind of food there is once we get there. I'm really not terribly hungry, and we actually have a little barbecue planned at my house later this evening. Holly Ridge, we made it. That's where we're supposed to be going here, Holly Ridge. This is the first time for everything, and the first time I made it to Holly Ridge. It's a bird sanctuary, it said. These guys jumped up ahead to try to block some traffic. Smoking Tony's. Smoky Tony's. Smoky Tony's. I'm very judgmental on my barbecue, so I'm not sure if it's North Carolina barbecue, which is just basically the pulled pork kind of stuff, or if it's the full-on ribs and brisket and all that kind of stuff. So we'll find out. It smells like a barbecue joint. made it. Everyone trying to get their bikes parked here. Look at this, huh? So here it is, open Sundays, 11 to 7. They deliver. They got breakfast burritos. How about that? Running a little tight to back in our last bike. Let's see how many we got here. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I thought there were more than that. There are. Looks like we got 14, 15 down that way. Alright, lunch is done. I took it light and just ordered some wings and had a few fries with it. It was very good. Some people had some nice big sandwiches and what have you. And that's where we're at, Smoky Tony's. I'm not sure where we're gonna go now, but we're gonna get there eventually. Alright, off we go. I don't know why it was so complicated to ring out different checks. I mean, while we waited an hour for our food, she should have separated our checks then. Finally, we were sitting in an outside section. We just all went inside to get our bills taken care of because it just wasn't adding up right. But I guess that's what you gotta deal with sometimes. And I think we got it all squared away, and I'm sure she got nice tips out of the big group. So I guess we're going some different way home, a way I don't know. So we'll see where it leads us. All right, time to get some gas. And that's about it. That's about where I go. Okay, we're good to go. There's the puppy I was talking about earlier, right there in that little backpack. Let's see if we can see the little puppy. Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah, he's asleep.
I
just calling in.
Good seeing you. Appreciate it.
Okay, I think we figured out where we're going and how we're going there. I guess there's two groups. One goes to where we live and another goes to not where we live. So we're gonna go to the we live place. And back on the road we go. Such a nice day to get out. I can feel a little bit of a wind coming from the left to the right here. That lady's pedaling, that sucks. Alright everyone, we're on our ride back home. We're heading up through Wilmington now and just kind of finishing up the ride. Ooh, it's windy over this bridge. Whoa! Look at that bridge, and that wind's just pushing everywhere. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed following me along on today's ride. Please give me a like if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.